So the first deck I'm probably going to play today is just mono red spells, because we've got this far into the event without having actually cast a Spellgorger Weird yet, which I think is pretty okay, but I actually do want to jam some Spellgorger Weirds, because he's Spellgorgeous. The Burning Dumpster Fire. So you've got Lavarunners, Prophets, Fire Urchins, Spellgorger Weirds, all get benefit from casting non-creature spells, and you've got Crash Through, Shock, Warlord's Fury, Tormenting Voice, and Honor the God-Pharaoh for card velocity. They get even better when you're getting Scries off Burning Prophets. Chandra's Pyrohelix gets to split damage, pick off a couple of small creatures, very good against rat colonies. Jaya's Greeting is excellent removal, and Skewer gets triggered a fair amount of time with Spectacle, and is serviceable as an open fire. This list was stolen from Eric Klug'S Twitter. Frank Carsten's posted something very similar, and they both have played more games with the deck than me, seeing as I've played exactly 0. So this is what I think we're going to start with tonight. We'll play it for 7 games like we usually do. But it should be something interesting to start the stream off with, at least. We'll keep the boosty for now, though, until we have people able to watch our boosties get torn open. Sounds kind of sinister when you say it like that, actually. Waiting for an opponent. Hopefully we can still find them. I imagine people will be down for Pauper for a while yet. Tabashir is our opponent. This hand is serviceable. I'll keep my 7. I should probably sign into Arena Tool. There we go, now we've got a deck list. Not playing Warlord's Fury on 1. I don't think. We do have 3 Tormenting Voice. We'll hold it. It's a shame this isn't a Burning Prophet. I'd really like some Scries before these Tormenting Voices. Burglar Rat. Oh no, I've touched a land. That could go badly for me. I'm sorry, I was just trying to drag it around. Well, there goes our land. It's alright. First thing we do on stream is a punt this evening. It's really annoying that I can't just let the land go without it going into the bin. I was just trying to think by clicking things. Hey, Jim Miles, thank you for the follow. I saw that it happened about 25 minutes ago, but yeah, Tron in all formats. I haven't built the mono-green Tron deck yet. Don't really want opponent to have abnormal endurance, actually. How are you doing, Jim? Are you having a good Tuesday? Well, now I drew a land, I know I am. Don't really fancy trading this Urchin for this Juggler. Especially because we'd have to main phase a Warlord's Fury to do it. Guess we're just passing. Kinda sad we didn't block the rat, opponent got to Spectacle, but either they just got me with the mind games, or Tormenting Voice. We'll discard a Fury. Kinda awkward. That's fine though. What do we get? Land and Shock. Fantastic. So, if opponent has abnormal endurance, and I'm not just being bad at the game, we'll wait until they try and save a creature, because I don't actually mind trading an Urchin for a Juggler. Yeah, they've got something. Moment of Craving. It's kind of awkward. So my options are... I think we'll just kill the Juggler. Because this gets more damage through. We end up with 1 creature either way. Fantastic. I hope you enjoy yourself while you are here watching. We tend to be quite a quiet stream, but we'll see if we pick anyone else up over the evening. Tormenting Voice. I'd like to get bigger than this Spark Reaper. Oh, could just Skewer it actually, but that seems loose. We might draw land. We drew a Weird and a Crash Through. I guess we cast Tormenting Voice again, discarding Crash Through. And then if we do draw a land, presumably opponent doesn't block, and then we get to Spectacle Skewer. Ooh, we drew the land, lovely. Unless opponent just wants to chump block. Do you play much Hearthstone, or just like a daily quests kind of person? Because I haven't played in a while, but I keep seeing people like tweeting about it or streams, and it looks interesting. Yeah, cruelty. Joke's on you, opponent, we've got a weird. So, gonna main phase crash through, because I want weird to be bigger than Moment of Craving. Gonna Lavarunner. Also, obviously, if I ask questions at any point and you're busy doing quests, Jim, you don't have to respond. I'm just making noise while I cast spells. If I Skewer the Critics here... What's my other options? Definitely skewering. Get in for 6. I feel like the arena sounds are kind of loud. Although I can't hear Twitch, obviously. So that might just be my headset. Dusk Legion Zealot is fine. Hopefully it draws a land and they play another one and we just get to Pyrohelix them all away. Oh, my apologies, opponent. I'll let your trigger happen. Ooh, okay. Opponent's got 2 mana open. What's the best thing to do here then? Yeah. I'm kind of like that with Eternal, where I don't play like particularly competitively or even really draft whenever I have enough gold to draft. But I just like doing the daily quest so I don't miss out on my free value. I'm just so far behind on Hearthstone that it makes me sad. Oh, yeah, we're playing the Arena Pauper event. It's super fun. Cool. So starting the day off with a W. Cool. Yeah, it's been surprisingly enjoyable. It's just live till Friday, I think. Or effectively Thursday, because it goes down by the time I get back from work on Friday. So that's probably back to war drafts or something. And I say that like it's a bad thing. Ooh, this hand is kind of weird, because we need to draw a land and non-creature spells. Can't really mulligan it, though. This deck struggles to have its creatures. Ooh, that's okay. Ooh, could have cycled Warlord's Fury, actually. Martyr of Dusk. Never mind, we might want the trample. Obviously spiking the land, because we're very skillful on this stream. Hunted Witness, sure. Martyr of Dusk is attacking in. What does opponent have? Like, Moment of Craving? Yeah, no, we'll just take. We get to attack back into Hunted Witness. If they've got Moment of Craving, is that something I'm in the mood for? Oh, that is some hype. I think that's probably the most emotes that my chat has ever seen. So, Jim with the new high score. What are we doing? If opponent does have a Moment of Craving, I don't really want them to kill my weird. Although I guess... In that case, we'll just play another Prophet. I guess we'll cast Warlord's Fury. because I want some scries. Do I want this mountain? Kind of. And then get in. If opponent does have the moment of craving, I need to get it out of their hand at some point. Oh, it's Gideon's Reproach. I don't know how I feel about that. Opponent's coming in, they're tapped out. Parhelion Patrol is probably getting skewered. Actually, I just want to take 3. I want to jam this Burning Prophet into the Parhelion Patrol. No fear. Hope they don't block, and then play weird and skewer it. Which is incredibly greedy. But obviously, we are incredibly skillful at Magic the Gathering, and opponent lets us do it. Shock on top, is that good for me? It feels good for me. Yep. Another patrol. And a witness. So, opponent's board state has no tricks. Nothing to really worry about from that perspective. So how much power can they put on a weird? They can put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 power on weird. Shock would kill Martyr and Patrol and Witness, and we'd have 2 Prophets and an Urchin. And we get like infinity scries. That's probably fine. Yeah, no worries. Enjoy your chocolate. I should be streaming till about 10 o'clock-ish. So if you do want to drop back in, be appreciated. But otherwise, thank you for the follow, and I hope you have a good evening, and I do see you again at some point. This triple block is fine, I guess. It doesn't really make a difference, seeing as all 3 things are going to convert into 1/1s. Done. Shock this Martyr. Crash through. So crash through. It cycles. We'll keep it on top. We'll still have 2 burning prophets for next turn. Oh, and we'll have the weird actually, because the weird survives this, doesn't it? Just as planned. I knew there was a reason we did that. So Parhelion Patrol attacks. The 1/1's a 2/2, but opponent has to draw something. This is fine. I like our spot. Yep, opponent gets in. Opponent's drawn a card. Do I believe they've drawn something I care about? No, I don't. Didn't think so. So we'll lead on Crash Through, get a double scry, draw a card. Hopefully we get to put like Jaya's Greeting on top. Not a mountain. Spellgorger Weird. That's an interesting one. I don't think so. I want to keep scrying. There. Kind of awkward. I think we just attack with weird. Actually, if we attack with everything, what happens? Opponent gets to eat one of our creatures, we do 9. Opponent can't actually block again. Do we think opponent risks his Parhelion Patrol? Or I suppose their Parhelion Patrol, I should say. They do. Well. Immediate regret. It's alright though, we're killing everything they can mentor onto. Maybe I should... Oh, hey, Bro to Pro. I'm glad you could finally catch the stream. I saw you liking some stuff earlier, assume that meant you might be at keyboard. How are things going, you alright? Definitely leading on Tormenting Voice. I'll take a Skewer. Okay, so we'll hold this mountain in case we draw another. We don't need to be mana efficient. What we do need to do is get this patrol out of the way. Crash through, yeah, whatever. And opponent explodes. Fantastic. No worries. Glad you're getting a chance to catch live. If you do enjoy what you're seeing, which hopefully you will, if you could follow for me, that would be much appreciated. Or if you don't want to, I can't force you to do anything. Hope you're liking the setup as well. So that's our 93rd win in this Pauper event. We're going for 100 tonight. If we keep winning with Mono Red, it shouldn't be too hard. I've saved the free boosty, so we've got that to open a bit later as well. So what do we have? Lavarunner Prophet lands on spells. Pro to Pro, thank you very much for the follow. I don't have a snappy name for what my community is going to be called, but I'm glad that you are a part of it. Let me keep this game. Ooh, that skewer's kind of awkward. There we go. Have you been doing in like the Arena League? Yep. Well, do I want to hold this shock till after Burning Prophet? No. Bolt the bird. Always bolt the bird. Although if opponent is on mono green, that bodes well for us. This bodes less well. So if we play Burning Prophet, it might get Jaya's greetinged, but not a lot we can do about that. If they have it, they have it. Oh, fantastic Constructed Mythic. Did you finish the season top 1,000? Have you got your championship qualification or whatever it is? Honor the God-Pharaoh is fine. Warlord's Fury. Which of these is better? In this spot, probably cycling Crash through. Yeah, we'll do that. Skewer on top. I'd really like another creature, but I don't think we can bottom it. Play a mountain, make a Lavarunner. So these have... Oh, this is haste, this is trample. Don't really fancy first strike this turn. I could have gone face with Skewer, but I think it's a bit early in the game for that. Famous last words. I guess we have 4 mana, deal 6. Frenzied Arynx. Oh, it says Gruul Proliferate. Okay, so we drew a Fire Urchin. So, wish this was an instant. That's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I got it in limited though, so not quite as hard a grind. Just like got Mythic middle of the season and sat on it till the end. Does mean I can kind of take this season off, but I think I actually should probably grind to Mythic limited again anyway when War Drafts come back, just so I don't have to grind up from Gold the month after. So I think we attack with both. I really want to get my Scry off. Maybe they don't block. Ooh, they didn't block. I mean, that's not the best thing that's ever happened to anyone. Am I spending both skewers to kill the Arynx? That's the question. Maybe not. Maybe not. Because actually, 6 points of burn is a lot to go to face. Courage in Crisis. Yep. Hopefully this incentivizes our opponent to attack us. This Arynx is getting to the point where I'd probably throw 2 skewers at it. Well then. Let's lead on Fury. Gives me my scry. Another skewer. Ha. Huh. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So if we... What are we doing? Playing the land. If we skewer the 3/3 and attack with everything. Hey, Mr. Noble Pig. Hope you're having a good evening. This is kind of awkward, but I think we skewer the 3/3. How's your Tuesday going? You having a good evening? Ooh, greeting on top. Greeting on top is kind of okay, I guess. Can't really go face, but really I wish... do I wish that was a greeting? No, because I'm probably going to 2-for-1 myself on this Arynx. Hopefully they think we have shock and just elect to take it. Opponent does not believe we have shock. It's okay, opponent. I wouldn't believe me either. Good, I hope so. Guess we're 2-for-1ing ourselves. Yeah, we are. Is that a very small pig? That's probably the smallest pig I've ever seen. Sheevan Fire on the Lavarunner, sure. Thought they had shock or something. So board's kind of empty. Maybe I should have just... Spellgorger Weird's fine, as long as their last card isn't Giant Growth. But I mean... I think what we do... This is Trample. So we're going to attack with Fire Urchin. If things go horribly wrong... So, opponent's not blocking. Yep, sure. Not going to cast Jaya's Greeting. That went well. Ghitu Lavarunner. Opponent's going to 6. I think Lavarunner's okay. We have mana for both spells next turn, so no reason to play it out now. Honor the God-Pharaoh, sure. Oh no. Well. So do I need to skewer the opponent now? If opponent has nothing, skewer is lethal. I guess we just go for it. Which might be... Although, opponent didn't really do much with priority there. So we might just have them. Oh no, they can block Lavarunner. Doesn't have trample. Maybe premature, but opponent has no blockers and we have 2 attackers. Turns out talking makes your brain bad at thinking. Bloomhulk is fine. If they have Sheevan Fire or Shock for the Lavarunner, we're in kind of a tough spot. I appreciate the Tiny Pig comment, unless you're talking about my comments, in which case, well. You're not here for the in-depth commentary. You're here for me to make noise while we play Magic. We've got some post that we can open at some point. Ooh, opponent explodes anyway. Cool. You enjoy eating fruit and fiber? Is that because you're some sort of masochist? Ooh, posties. Yeah, man, we've got 3 posties. And 2 like actual good posties, but they are at the post office because I'm too lazy to go and pick them up. Let's open a postie. Hopefully it's not too loud. Also, hopefully I didn't show everyone my address. Just doxed myself live on camera. I mean, to be fair, I imagine the majority of my chat knows where I live right now. We'll keep this. Ooh, we got a shock. Are we cycling Warlord's Fury? We have a Tormenting Voice and Prophet, so no. Ooh, it's a little paper wrapper. Goblin Instigator, that's okay. Not really going to shock either half of that, so give me my turn. Ooh, Mountain. Sure, land, Prophet, go. Yep. It's like an unboxing video and you can't see what I'm unboxing. Oh. Oh yeah. This one's kind of embarrassing. So if opponent has a shock, do I want to trade my 1/3 for half a creature? No, thank you. So I put an order in for something on MKM, and then they didn't have one of the cards, or they were in Spanish or something, so I cancelled it. But then you get like MKM credit back to your account rather than actual money or whatever. So I spent it on however many copies that this is of, what's the card even called? Forge of Heroes, just in case, you know, Oathbreaker, that's a real format, right? Although allegedly the card is pretty medium, but they were also like 15p each. So, hashtag MTG Fine Ants. I'm going to shock to get some scries off, and because I want to get in for 2. So I guess they can sit over here. This next one I know what it is, because it's, oh, doxed myself again. From, Crash Through. Let's think about this before we start talking about packages. We've already got one. The Pyromancer's dying. Opponent does have 1/1s, but we already... Oh, is this a trample one? I think I'll keep it. I know, live unboxing's fantastic. Next envelope. Channel has it all. Although the glue MTG mint card uses is super sticky. Choose attackers. Always jam. This is a pretty okay one. This is just... Oh no, they're all in one sleeve. This is... 4-foil Electro Dominance. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Opponent's coming in with these, no blocks. And then we've got like one more package. Just never not flashing my address. Yep, Pyromancer puts us to 12. If you want to see classic Ollie buy random foil sets, this is now... Ooh, because 3 of them arrived. Wait, let me play my turn again. Ooh, so we've got Chandra's Pyrohelix. That's a good start. I'll play Warlord's Fury just to get some scries. Spellgorger Weird. We don't really have land for Weird. But we are drawing a card. And I mean, opponent probably has to spend some removal this turn. These are my foil Magus of the Candelabras. So those were my 3 packages. So that's the end of live post-unboxing. See what else I have as well that looks like a smart move now the London Mulligan exists. I've bought the whole of that Neoform deck. So if it's still good, we are in the money. Well, by in the money, I mean I'll have the cards to own and never play with. Because we'll just play Tron in every event still. Yeah, okay. I'm bored of all these creatures. Just give me some spells. Or land, actually. Would like... Ooh, I'll take this 1 land. That deck is memes. I think it like top 8'd the Modern Challenge at the weekend as well, even without the London Mulligan rule. So I imagine it has legs. Neom. Getting to 6. Are you actually? Is that why you were on the trade group looking for Thoughtseizes? Ooh, there's the mountain. Gonna play weird. I've seen photographic evidence of Fabian at an FNM. So it definitely happens. Well, we got a counter on weird. Yeah. I've got a Tormenting Voice already. It's all bottom honor. We'll take a Skewer with opponent at 12. In with everyone. I would be incredibly surprised if opponent had a shock now. Incredibly surprised. Oh, Sure Strike. Well, that's a Magic the Gathering card. Still think we're in an okay spot, though. Not really under any pressure and have a handful of cards. And opponent's on their 6th land. Ooh, Trample. Probably going to save that till next turn, actually. I think I'm going to play a Prophet. Actually, maybe I don't even need Trample. I'm just going to Tormenting Voice, discarding Crash through. Am I? Am I? Yes. That is exactly what we're doing. Triggers. No, don't want a Fire Urchin. Will take a Pyrohelix. Oh, Shuffler, you shouldn't have. Attack with all. Maybe we're going to get Sure Struck again. That would be the actual worst. Okay, 2 for 1. Yeah. I don't understand when opponent drew those shocks. They must have been literally their last 2 draw steps. Were both shocks. Sorry, what can I say? The goblin doesn't have a family. The goblin's family is dead because I killed it. Honor, bottom. Tormenting Voice. Do we even get a draw at the end of this? I've forgotten what I've cast. Oh, Jaya's Greeting. We'll take Voice. I don't think it matters, I'm going to be honest. I think we're actually just lethal. Yeah. In fact, the Pyrohelix is just lethal. Kaboom. Opponent done, did, and explode. Cool. 5 wins away from 100. I'm not casting any blue or black spells, which is the only downside. Not getting my free Goldorino. But that's okay. We'll save the boosty for the end of these 7 games. Although if I'm having... Ooh, this hand's interesting. I think it's a keep still. Would really like a Kiln Fiend or a... what's it called? Fire... Not Kiln Fiend. Burning Prophet or Fire Urchin. That's what we're trying to say. Do I cycle Warlord's Fury? Or do I just wait and see? We're just going to cast Tormenting Voice next turn, probably. We might want to shock an elf or something. Immediate regret. Voice discarding Fury. How does that sound? Sounds like it means our Lavarunner will definitely have haste and will probably draw land. Ooh, there's the Burning Prophet. I'd really like to draw land. Yep. Orator is fine. That's not a land. It's not a land. I really don't want a Tormenting Voice again. Although, actually, no, I probably do, because if I hit a land, I can still, like, shock that or... Yeah, sorry, Warlord's Fury. There we go. Some Lando Calrissians. So my options are play Lavarunner or shock Orator. I've got Prophet and Weird, so we're probably going to play Lavarunner. I'm going to offer the trade, because Orator represents a lot of life. Opponent does not want to trade, which is okay. That is acceptable. Skymarch Bloodletter is going to be another target. Okay, so we're going to play a Weird. We're going to shock Bloodletter to grow Weird out of Moment of Craving range. And then we're going to jam with Lavarunner. That's the line. That's what we're doing. Carry on him. That's an interesting one. It outsizes a lot of the 2/2 flyers. So I can see why it would be okay. Burning Prophet, shock. So, Burning Prophet. Burning Prophet. Do we attack with both? No, we just attack with Weird. I want to do 1 more damage, and I want to get 2 scries, so we'll do this. Ooh, that's a toughie. Probably. Although, I'd quite like to draw... No, this is fine, actually. This is all fine. This is all completely acceptable. Let's see what opponent's doing with their 5 mana. Hopefully something like Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Hawk is fine. Bloodletter's fine. Attack with Carrion Imp? Go on. Go on. Go on. No. Rude. So... Opponent has 5 power. Oh, but we could break it up with a shock. I don't think there's any reason not to attack with the Prophets. Can opponent get a block on a Prophet that makes me particularly sad? No. Yep. Opponent's just chumping Weird? Wow. Wow, okay. We're probably going to still shock end of turn to make sure our draw step isn't land. Yes. Sure. Excuse me. Ooh. Moused over the deck list. My apologies. Sure. Opponent does not want to attack me. Can't say I blame them. Do I want to shock now? Kind of want to shock in combat. Going to be so sad when we draw something that's not great. Sure, we'll draw a card. Well then. So, can opponent do any awkward blocks that shock doesn't mess up? Not really. Still don't want to attack with Lavarunner because Carrion Imp messes that up. Although, if they eat Lavarunner, it means the rest of their blocks aren't anything phenomenal. Yep. 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 Fantastic. Oh no. Well, this is about what I was hoping to get out of the attack. It's a shame they didn't put the last token in there. We'll shock the Bishop's Soldier because we don't want them to gain life. Don't want a mountain. Do I want to Ghitu Lavarunner? So what's the opponent going to be left with? The opponent's going to have a Carrion Imp versus 4 creatures and be at 13. But still have a Carrion Imp, so actually no. And actually more than 13 because they go to, yeah, they gain a life. And opponents had enough of the Weirds. Can't say I blame them. That's 5 and 0. Free card, what is it? Forerunner of the Coalition. Back into the queue. Straight back into the queue. Cool. So, Farbix is our opponent. Our opener is kind of awkward in that our only creature's a Burning Prophet. But it could be a Fire Urchin. What am I aiming for? To play Pauper until I die. I mean, I want to get 100 wins. You only have to get 15 wins to get all the rewards from the event. Otherwise, you're playing for literally nothing. Other than fun. Do I want to cycle one of these? Yes. Okay. Give us a bit more information. Excuse me. Lavarunner. Yeah, the funsies. Yep, Opt is fine. We're probably going to Tormenting Voice, discarding, crash through, try and hit land and have a hasty Lavarunner. There's nothing wrong with the funsies. On Friday when Pauper ends, I'm probably not going to play a load of Singleton. So hopefully this doesn't get syncopated, or I might just throw up all over myself. But at least we get a scry. Please don't syncopate this spell. So the scry happens. Shock isn't land, and we have one shock already. So they know we bottomed. We draw 2 cards. That worked out okay. Have we got Essence Scatter? Might just be Moment of Craving or something. We'll get him for 4. Yep, Moment of Craving, sure. That Lavarunner was probably dying anyway. Please don't kill my... Blink of an Eye's okay. Not even kicked either. Not even kicked either. Am I Tormenting Voice again? No. I guess we'll just play a bit slow. When opponent jams a turtle, then I'm going to be real sad. Hopefully there's untap and play like Aven Eternal. Well... Well, I don't mind a 4th land, so we're not going to shock end of turn. Not going to shock end of turn. Yep. Warlord's Fury. So, once again, feel like the plan's probably Tormenting Voice, discarding Warlord's Fury. Because our hand currently has 10 points of burn in it. Mountain, mountain. Mountain, mountain, mountain. No, we might draw one anyway. We didn't. Warlord's Fury. Gonna cycle it again and look for land. That's a land. Do I want a land? No. That's so weird. Nyum. So, Opt, yep. Opponent's kind of stuck for blue banana. Fire Urchin, so, I think we just run out of profit. I'm going to shock face. Because I want to double scry and I want to get 1 more damage in. I don't want that Jaya's Greeting. Bottoming all those lands feels kind of greedy in retrospect. But still not too sad about it. Because opponent has all this mana and nothing to do with it. Yes. That is very okay. We'll discard Fire Urchin. Not a land is a Fire Urchin. I like having the option of shocking opponent, but I think if we attack with both profits, they're not going to block anyway. This is what I assume. Yeah, I didn't think so. So, Skewer, Shock, Skewer is 8. We'll play a weird. Because again, we don't really mind if we draw land or not. Mark of the Vampire. Will we care if that gets a Mark of the Vampire? Well, shit. How are we meant to race this monster? Well. Maybe we should have skewered pre-combat. Don't want to land this time. Shock. Do we want shock? So opponent's taking, what? 7, 8, 9. Gonna gain back 5, so they're at 13. So yeah, I think we probably do want a shock. Do I play either skewer now? We're only drawing shock next turn, so there's not really any reason to let them know we have it. And playing it next turn gets us another trigger on everything. So opponent's at 50. Wow, okay. So we need to do 17 damage. These are the resources we're doing 17 damage with. I don't know if the math works out, so we're not going to count. We're just going to see what happens. However, it could work out okay. Skewer with Spectacle face. Oh, I think we get there easily, actually. Oh, this is absurd. And we'll do it again for good luck. Actually, yeah, no, bottom that. Not that it matters. And put opponent to -9. Got there. We got there. Cool. Alright. Playing another game at least with the deck. Might just keep playing it till it loses or we get to 10-0 or something. Magic Max. So opponent's going first. We've got some creatures, we've got some spells. Not really a fistful of burn, but I'll take it. We'll keep 7. We will keep 7. It's a Ghitu Lavarunner. Ooh. Well, we've got nothing else to do. We got nothing else to do but play a Lavarunner of our own. Sheevan Fire, sure. So, don't know what opponent's playing. Could just be like, don't know. We'll see. Going to lead on Burning Prophet. Going to be kind of sad if opponent has, what's the card called? Jaya's Greeting. We've got one in our hand. But I want to get Scries off as soon as possible. Just being able to control the top of your deck is so big in this deck. Especially with a pair of Honor the God-Pharaohs as well. Because we're probably casting one of those next turn. Don't know what we're discarding though. Hopefully we draw like lands, the decision's easy. Not blocking. Don't want to risk the scry, even if opponent has like a shock or something. If they have Jaya's Greeting, doesn't really matter. Oh, wow. That's aggressive. The opponent just burns a Sure Strike. We did draw the land. So we will Honor the God-Pharaoh, discarding land. Bottom it, we'll probably draw more land. We did exactly that. Not attacking. Get in. Next turn, depending on what happens, we're either going to Honor and Shock, or have Urchin and Greeting, or some less mana efficient combination, depending on exactly what the opponent does, obviously. Shocking my amass token. Shocking behavior. Okay, so... I think we are going to want to shock this Lavarunner. And I think we do want to Honor the God-Pharaoh. And I think we might want to Honor the God-Pharaoh, discarding Tormenting Voice. Or Maybe we just play a Fire Urchin, and we just save these until we have lands to pitch. That's probably more gooder. Probably more gooder. In which case, I think we just play Urchin, get in for 1 and pass. Because my plan next turn is to block the Lavarunner with Urchin, and if the opponent does anything, we'll just like shock or greeting the Lavarunner and try and get a 2 for 1. Because that was a very aggressive Sure Strike early on in the game. Incredibly aggressive. Okay, opponent. What do you got? Anything good going on? Viashino Pyromancer. Yeah, sure. We're at 10. We are at 10. Yeah. Yaha. That happens. I take. Yep. Your attacks. Lavarunner comes in. Snap block with Urchin. What's the opponent going to do? They're passing to damage. That's interesting. So, I think, because I was going to shock this Pyromancer anyway, we just go for shock on the Pyromancer, because if opponent has straight nothing, Urchin gets to eat Lavarunner, and if they do have something, it's fine. Like, we trade a card from their hand for this Urchin. Okay, they just have shock. So we get, like, a nice trade on board. This Weird's kind of awkward with only 4 lands. But I suppose... I suppose that's fine. We'll take a Weird. I'm not into bottoming a Weird when opponent's going to have a clear board. That's not something I'm about. We could Tormenting Voice, discarding something, but it doesn't really achieve much. We still end up casting a naked Weird. So we just really take a turn off, plink our opponent. We're not under any immediate pressure. If you are watching the stream, I hope you're having an excellent Tuesday evening. We're just battling with some Pauper mono red spells, because we haven't played it in the event so far. We're gunning for our 100th win in the event. And then once we get there, we're probably just going to play more Pauper. But it's nice to have goals, you know. We're going to play Tormenting Voice. We're going to discard the Tormenting Voice. And then we're probably going to greeting that brute. In fact, we're definitely going to do that. And then greeting your brute. Opponent explodes anyway. Before we get to make our decision with that Weird. That's fair enough. So we are 7-0 with mono red spells. I think we're going to keep going. I'm having fun with this deck. This deck is sweet. I can see why you'd want to play this deck. I can certainly see why you'd want to be playing this deck. Oh, has this been tracking cards left in library? I'll change that if it has. I just want the deck list up. It probably has. Yeah, there we go. Now I've got a fixed deck list. Cool. What do we have here? Burning Prophet and some spells. Probably cycling, well, definitely cycling Warlord's Fury on 1. Opponent, Vicious Rumors. So some sort of black discard deck. Might even be Rat Colony. Gonna discard a Fury. We go down a card either way. Lavarunner changes our play. But that's completely fine. Yep, Swamp Island from opponent, so maybe this is going to be a Moment of Craving or something. Not yet, it's not, I suppose. I don't want a Tormenting Voice this turn because we have Prophet in hand, so we're just going to attack for 1 and play Prophet. No, the new One Punch Man episode isn't up yet because we're having to wait for some sort of tennis in Japan that is delaying the release. So we're going to end up watching it probably like at 10 when I finish streaming, sometime around then. I'll have a look on Horrible Subs actually, see if they've refreshed it. Yeah, it's still not out yet, so. Mind Rot, they are just a discardy deck. Probably discard like Fury and Voice. Although I kind of like having Voice. But we just want every card in our deck to have cards, so. Yep. Wish we had Voice. Not discarding land was probably a mistake. Well, at least we got our 7-0 before we started punting horribly. Ooh, Arrest his Admonition, okay. Opponent's deck is just a delightful value engine. Ooh, okay. Okay, so the opponent has Moment of Craving. Weird is going to do a dead anyway. But we can't Skewer and Weird in a way that gets another damage off Profit, which is kind of awkward, but we'll attack with Profit. Yep. We'll play a Weird, because we need to do damage. Then we'll Skewer face, get a counter, get a scry. Probably get a Moment of Craving, cry deeply. But can't win them all. Cannot win them all. Yeah, the arena sound. Ooh, what's getting blinked? Weird. So, kind of awkward. Lavarunner, sure. Lavarunner is fine. Yep, that's an island. Epipany. Opponent just pulling ahead in cards. Although, when you cast Divinations and Mind Rots, it's hard not to. 3 top isn't good for us, presumably. We're just going to go all in on the board. Does mean our Tormenting Voices and Honor the God-Pharaoh are worse because we don't have a discard this turn. Okay, this deck again. Immediately offer the trade, hope they don't have a Mark of the Vampire. Here's another Weird. Again, if we start chaining spells, we have a lot of damage on the board. And it's not like opponent can really hold much up with a mark. I guess a Moment of... They would probably cast a Moment of Craving by now. Don't know what opponent's hand is. They do have the mark. They do have the mark. Interesting that we've seen this Dimir deck twice this evening already. I don't know if it's the new tech. Or we've just played this opponent twice. Well, I didn't recognize their name. Yeah, I was literally just thinking that. Their deck does look very sweet. Yeah, I'm fine with them bouncing Weird. Not so fine with drawing a Profit. We'll play Weird pre-combat. Yep. Opponent just trying to preserve their life total. Fair enough. What does a Skewer do? 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15. So we need to draw like Warlord's Fury or a 1-mana Cycler plus Skewer, and that would be lethal through a lifelink swing. I mean, we can survive another 2 hits still. We get to push some chip damage through, assuming that they don't have anything else. I should stop trying to lip read myself on the Twitch channel. Erratic Visionary. That does a good job blocking. Doesn't change the clock particularly, though. And can't really block the Weirds comfortably if we draw an actual card. Unless this means opponent's mousing over the Weirds. Don't know if one of them's not going to be long for this world. Yeah, while opponent decides how they're going to destroy me, I'm going to have a look and see if I can find... Ooh, Mark of the Vampire on the 3/5. That's a saucy play. Is attacking even worth it then? So one of our weirds gets eaten, opponent gains 3, we get exactly 3 damage through. I feel like this game's running away from us. We'll hold the land in case we draw Tormenting Voice or Honor the God-Pharaoh, which is probably one of the only ways we get back in this. Hopefully the opponent just alpha strikes. Okay, first strikey card off the top. That's me exploding. Cool. Cool. Well, we've taken a loss with the deck now. So obviously I immediately want to no longer play it anymore. No, but that deck is sweet. Mono red spells. Like we said before, you've got Lava Runners, Burning Prophets, Fire Urchins, and Spellgorger Weirds as the threats. Tokens off Honor the God-Pharaoh, I guess. And the rest of the deck is just kind of cheap spells to get your buffs in, burn things, got mountains. That's the deck.